How have trapper keepers changed over time? Have you ever wondered how trapper keepers have transformed since they first hit the market? Let's take a closer look at their journey through the years. Trapper keepers were introduced in 1978 by Mead. Initially, they featured a metal snap closure. However, this was soon replaced by Velcro, which was easier to use and produced. This change reflected the materials that were popular at the time. In the early days, trapper keepers had simple designs focused on functionality. But as they gained popularity, aesthetics became essential. Throughout the 1980s and into the 1990s, Mead introduced various cover designs. These designs included psychedelic patterns, futuristic cityscapes, and even characters from cartoons and video games. Icons like Garfield and Sonic the Hedgehog made their way onto these binders, making them more than just school supplies. They became fashion statements and a way for students to express their personalities. In 1988, Mead launched the Designer Series. This series showcased more abstract and computer-generated images. It demonstrated how the product adapted to advances in graphic design technology. Collaborations with popular brands and local illustrators helped keep the trapper keeper relevant to new generations. Functionally, trapper keepers evolved to meet the needs of students. The trademark, trapper, folders featured unique pocket designs that kept papers secure. The binders switched to sliding plastic rings instead of traditional metal rings. This change made it easier to add or remove pages, enhancing organizational capabilities. By the late 1990s and into the 2000s, the designs became more subdued and collegiate. This shift reflected changing consumer preferences and the aging of the original user base. The bright, youthful graphics of earlier decades gave way to more mature styles. From a cultural perspective, the evolution of trapper keepers mirrors broader shifts in youth culture and consumer behavior. Their rise in popularity coincided with the growth of branded merchandise in school supplies. Pop culture icons became integrated into everyday student life. The changing designs also reflected nostalgia cycles. Millennials and Generation Z often look back fondly on the bold aesthetics of the 1980s and 90s, associating trapper keepers with their formative years. In practical terms, trapper keepers adapted to remain relevant by updating materials and designs. They maintain their core function as versatile organizational tools. This balance between function and cultural appeal explains their lasting presence and nostalgic significance across generations.